Last time on GTAMasterPlayer's gaming extravagances. I can see all those hours of video game playing has really sharpened your reflexes. And now for part 2.
Minecraft.
Yeah, so apparently there's something in that cake, and you used it to escape. And then I got fired. Pretty lame, huh? Yeah, I don't really like this one.
Please, shut up.
Oh. I was just trying to have a conversation.
Go.
Quick. Pretend you were joking.
World War.
I gotta warn someone.
Come on. Come on! Idiot. Metroid? I don't know.
It was at this moment that Henry knew he fucked up. Looks like they don't take kindly to orders.
Oh, shit, my keyboard went inactive. Super mushroom. Oh, shit. Fuck. Somewhere in the Midwest. Center for Chaos Containment. Hey, I live in the Midwest.
Sir? You might want to come look at this. I'm getting chaos readings at 10.6. It's coming from the museum. My god. It's over 9? Yeah.
Good.
I'm leaving this decision up to you, Corporal. Just hit one of those buttons to deal with this pressing situation. Who's watching TV? Get back to work!
That is a weird finger. What is that? Divide by 0? I don't know. T37. Oh shit!
Sorry, I just went to the bathroom. What did I mean? Where is everyone?
What the
I couldn't resist.
What was that? You forgot that. Ooh. You won the